So far in this SMP, I've lost my gear, got farmed at spawn, and got my ass beat pretty hard by a lot of different players. But things could be worse.
A few moments later.
I guess maybe not, huh? How did it come to this, you ask? Well, it all started on the 27th of September 2023, when I joined the Outback SMP. I didn't know this at the time, but I had just made a massive mistake because I had something that everyone wanted: essence. This is one of the most important items on the server because it allows you to wield one of the 5 animal totems you get upon joining the server. These totems grant you their own individual abilities, with you gaining more abilities with the more essence you have. And here I was at spawn, on my own, without any gear, and with a fresh 4 essence ready for the taking. I needed to get out of there, and fast. Luckily for me, that's where a friend came to help me out. This is That One Red, a longtime friend of the channel and the player who would save me from spawn. I grabbed some resources from spawn and followed Red into the nether, where he would essentially babysit me for the next 20 minutes. I got you. I got you. I got you.
You don't have to got me. You don't have. No, fucking.
Eventually, Red brought me to a base with a sprawling villager trading hall, where I was able to grind for some gear. Which reminds me, you see here on this graph, only 99.9999999% of you watching this are actually subscribed. So if you're that fraction of a person watching this and aren't subscribed, don't bother running. It's too late for you. I spent the next hour grinding for gear at the base and having a lovely time talking to chat. It was great, but I was naive. I thought I could just sit there in peace, completely unprepared for what could happen. The next time I logged onto the server, I was met by the player It's Topics in the base. Admittedly, I was pretty confused. I was just here to grind for more gear and listen to music. I had no idea what a terrible mistake I had just made by not leaving the instant I saw him there. While I was farming some melons, Topics jumped me. I was completely trapped. I had no idea what to do or where to go. I was so unprepared. I hadn't even started my recording. I had lost everything. My new gear, all my progress, and one of my essences. On top of that, I was now stranded at spawn again, this time with no one to help. Uh-oh. 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 I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh shit. Oh At first, I was confused, but I had no time to question it. From the corner of my eye, I could see the player names approaching. I had to get out of there. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of spawn. This is not good. Red was not kidding when he said I was a walking 2 essence. You gotta be kidding me. I literally joined the server for the first time in like 2 weeks. And immediately get jumped twice. I just wanted to watch some YouTube, trade with villagers, you know, maybe build a base, but no, I'm running for my life. This is great. I love the Outback SMP. You think he'll let me like chill for a bit while I close my window, or? Oh, I need 8 essence for my ability. I was now down to my last essence. I could not lose this, otherwise I would have a permanent weakness 2 effect, making it almost impossible to recover. Maybe I just wasn't right for this server. Alone and defenseless, I retreated into the nether. I needed to get far, far away. I had to go into hiding. I exiled myself into a forest I stumbled upon, where I took to gathering seeds and wood. These would be necessary along my road to recovery. I set up a base in a cave where I would camp for the next couple days. I stood there in solitude, starving and desperate, when I saw a message in chat from Benetto. It read, "Lucky the Potato, where are you at? Come to spawn." Could I even trust Benetto? What if he tries something? No. That doesn't matter. What do I have to lose? I gathered the last of my wheat and returned to spawn. I found Benetto staring there in a full set of diamond armor surrounded by other players. They seemed hostile, but Benetto called them off. It was then when Benetto did something I did not expect. No. Benetto, thank you so much. Oh, that is good. Okay. I lost most of my shit, but we ball. It turns out that he'd managed to recover what was left of my items from topics. A sense of relief poured over me. That was one less thing I have to worry about now, but there's still one issue. I'm about a light jog away from starving to death, so I desperately need some source of food. I gathered some wheat and created a small place to AFK while it grew. For the next couple of days, my life would be to farm wheat, AFK in the shack, and then do it all again. After I was able to get a decent supply of food, I knew I was ready to head off in search of somewhere to build a base. Along my travels, I stumbled across a snowy village thousands of blocks away from spawn. The instant I saw it, I knew this would be the perfect place to set up my base. This was gonna be great. I was gonna get maxed out loot, build massive monuments, be the most productive person ever. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I love them more than life itself. There's just one thing, they need names, and I literally never named them. Please leave your suggestions for retroactive names in the comments. I feel incredibly guilty. Anyway, I soon got a suspicious message sent to me by a player named Tubness in chat, telling me to come to meet him at spawn so he could give me the gear I was now missing. No, I'm sorry, but this is the most obvious trap I have ever seen playing this game. Like, come on, when I asked him why he's giving me the stuff, he said, I don't know, I just felt like it today. Like, come on, I'm not that stupid, right? I think I'm gonna go to spawn. But not without a plan. In the incredibly likely scenario that this was a trap, I was gonna need some backup. I don't know what Tubness is capable of, but I am under no delusions that I would be able to fight him off if he jumped me. Red hopped online and I began the long trek to spawn, stumbling across an abandoned base or two and found some evidence of duping, so that's fun. Red, who was now accompanied by X-Raid, met up with me at the meeting point. The plan was heading into motion. If Tubness tried anything whatsoever, I'd call for Red and X-Raid to jump out and kill him. I'd even found a cool skeleton horse. I didn't want to jinx it, but I think I'm prepared for whatever Tubness tries to pull. Now all that was left to do was wait.
Alright, I'm right here. Oh,
You just killed the f***ing skeleton horse. We got more, we got more. Don't you dare.
yeah. I ain't gonna kill it.
Dare not.
This entire is for you.
Holy shit, thanks man. No strings attached?
Alright, I'll see you guys. I'll see you later.
Alright, thanks, see ya. Did that just work? It seems like I had now just made an almost full recovery from being farmed. Minus the essence, of course. I returned back to my village and did some busy work. Farmed, mined, it doesn't matter that much. Wait, hold up, my mum is calling me. I just gotta go for a minute. Wait a second. Wait, no, dude. That's such bullshit. All of it is gone. Man, I go to f***ing do some chores and I leave the thing open. Oh, okay. Oh, thank f***. Okay. That was way too close a call for my liking. You know what? To hell with this. I'm just playing Rayman Legends. Okay, how about we build that base now? I'm thinking of something a little cutesy, not overly ambitious, just a quaint little place to put my cats in. Let's see what we can do. A totally inconspicuous cottage. But you don't really believe that, do you? Beneath the surface, I'm hard at work, digging out tunnels, building underground farms. The project is still very much ongoing, but I'm optimistic I'll make good progress. I'm pretty excited for how this is all gonna look when it's finished, so I never finished that project, always able to enact some of the plans I had to regain my lost essence. I got bogged down with schoolwork and quite frankly lost all motivation to work on the base. I grew more and more isolated from the SMP, drifting further and further away from it. Eventually, I heard the news that the season was ending, and I didn't know how to feel. All the things I'd done, all the ideas I had, all the progress I made didn't matter. It was all gone. And yet here I was, at the end of it all. After everything that had happened, all I had were the memories. I mean that in a couple of MP4 files. What was the point of any of it? Was this whole experience just one big mistake? And then I thought back to when I first joined Outback, all those months ago, for the first time. All the way back in April 2023, which is ridiculous. I never would have anticipated what would have come from that. The people I met, the experiences I've had, the videos I've made, these were never mistakes. And thank you all so much for being with me through it. If you enjoyed the video, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. So now that I've finished this video, I can finally get back to Rayman Legends. I love Rayman Legends. Subscribe for more Rayman Legends. Let's go. I love Rayman Legends. Woo!